Welcome back to Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. Do you have that one person that you call home or multiple people that you call home? Well, that is the prompt for today's sketch for Layout a Day at scraphappy.org. This is day 2, and I am 2 for 2 so far, which is pretty awesome. My goal is to have a layout done every day. Now, with my schedule of my videos coming out on Saturday and Mondays, you won't see it the day of, which that's fine. But I still wanted to share what I was doing this month. I am going to be extremely busy. So I'm participating in Load, which is Layout a Day. I'm also participating in the Bash Bowl from Bash Your Scrapbook Stash Facebook group, where 2 teams compete to get as many layouts done in the month as possible with rules. The other thing I'm doing is a February sketch a day as well, and that is really just to complement what I'm doing for Layout a Day, both of those activities. My priority is Layout a Day, or Load. So today's prompt was to think about who or what your home is. And at the time of these pictures, that is my husband. The technique prompt was to use purple. I was like, well, there's no purple in here. However, my Hit Kit Club subscription for January had a lot of purple. Specifically, their tissue paper. I have never used tissue paper on a layout, but I've seen it used before for other scrapbookers, just using it as layering pieces. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. What's great is I'm going to use the sketch from that February thing that I had mentioned right here. So let's jump right in, take a look at my layout and what I decided to do. So for those 3 strips in the back, I've got this funky psychedelic paper that I'm going to use, and I am just going to place them here, just like in the sketch. Then for the background piece that mounts the photos, I am going to add some of this purple tissue paper. Let's go this way. Well, let's go like that. Okay. And my plan is to kind of just leave this loose. Maybe put a strip of tape right below each layer. And then my photos, and I'm going to put this layer on bottom because it's the crinkliest. Then my photos will go right on top. Bing, bang, boom, done. Now there is another strip of paper behind it. So I opted for this multicolor paper. And really, what I want the mood and feel of this page is to be a party. This is prior to my son, so my husband and I don't really drink anymore because we have responsibilities now. But when it was just the 2 of us, we like to drink in our basement and have fun. My husband wore his cowboy hat with a funny bottom and his Goku shirt, and then these are actually alcohol bombs, so we had to take a picture because they're hilarious. Just fun times. So that is what I really want this layout to convey, is these crazy colors, psychedelic time, woohoo! Okay, so that is pretty much my base page. 2 photos, some strips of paper, right? Now we move on to the embellishing part. So the Hip Kit Club came with an ephemera pack, and there was this cheers, and I'm definitely going to use that as my title. Now I feel like that's a little plain, so they've also got a little round piece that says Happy New Year. Well, this is not a New Year's layout, so I am just going to layer this piece right there. Boom, there's my title. Now in the sketch, there's a little bit of splattering and scattering here and a little bit of splattering and scattering there. So kind of like a diagonal design, and that is what I am going to go with. So other items This is kind of an interesting collection by the Hip Kit Club because there's a lot of like empowerment titles in there. So be kind to yourself, focus on the good, stay sweet, good vibes. And then there's things like this. It's a flippin' disco ball. So my disco ball is going to go up in that right-hand corner. And then I had this wood veneer piece that I colored to match my title. And I placed it on top of a die cut. And that is going to go right here. Now, to make it look like it's hanging from the ceiling, like my disco ball is, I just took another die cut. I drew a line with my ruler in that dark color, and I'm just going to stick it right underneath. The beauty of this is that when this is adhered, I am just going to cut those little layers off. Another item that they have was this cute little light in purple. I'm going to put that guy right there. So I want to be able to tell that this is a disco ball. So I'm going to move these kind of around to make sure that that is the case. And when I go to glue, I will make sure that this is centered. These three are centered and spaced evenly. So that is my cluster base or cluster right up here. I got 3 items. So that is awesome. My next item, or my next thing right here, part of the collection are these funky little die cuts. I have no idea. I mean, they look like windmills to me almost, but who knows? It's just like an icon. So I'm going to stick that right on top here. And then this die cut is a champagne bottle with champagne flutes. Well, we're drinking in this. That's perfect. This did not happen in 2022. So I am going to cover it with an item that says enjoy every moment to bring some of that orange down. So now you can't even tell that it said 2022. Okay. Now I need to bring in some of this darker color. So I'm going to stick another one of these guys down right here. And then I'm going to layer another chipboard piece that I colored in with that blue and add it right there. That is that one. So I've got bang, bang, boom. Now, I felt like this yellow is kind of, the blue is in both photos, but that yellow is there. So I am going to frame my layout with this yellow, and you can see that I gutted it because this is my last piece, the 12 by 12 yellow in this shade. I'm just going to set my layout right on top. And because this is a bright yellow, it really, really brightens this page, I feel like. When I had it with just the black, it was okay. I mean, the colors really pop off the page, which is awesome. But bringing in that yellow really makes it pop off the page, I think, personally. So then I'm just going to keep this and put this in my scraps. Last thing I'm going to do, I think, is I want to do some white splattering. Or what I might do is take some white acrylic paint, water it down, and actually splatter with a paintbrush. And that may end up being what I do instead. I've not tried that technique before, so you'll see in the close-ups. What I decide to do, but I feel like really emphasizing that diagonal design is going to be important. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link the Hip Kit Club down below. I'll also link the Scrap Happy load information. Now it's too late to join now because February has already started. You already missed the first 2 days or however many days by the time you see this video. So next time would definitely be fun to join. I like it because it gives you a different perspective on what to scrapbook. I had no idea what I was going to do for this layout in the beginning, but now I know my theme is that this is my guys, this is my home. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.